She did not roar, she did not charge, and she did not show fear. Instead, the lioness stepped out of the burning African sun with her dying cub hanging silently from her jaws, her golden eyes locked forward as she crossed a line no wild predator had ever crossed before. The guards at the Wildlife Rescue Center froze in disbelief, unable to comprehend what they were seeing, because a full-grown lioness was walking straight toward the gates, not with aggression, but with desperation written into every slow and trembling step she took. Her cub's small body was limp, its breathing shallow and uneven, blood staining the soft fur around its mouth, and yet the lioness did not stop, did not hesitate, and did not turn back, as if something deep within her knew there was no other place left to go. Moments earlier, deep inside the savannah, the cub had been crushed beneath the hooves of a stampeding herd, and the lioness had tried everything instinct had taught her, licking the wounds, nudging the tiny body, calling softly into the wind, but nothing worked, and the life in her cub continued to fade. That was when she made an impossible choice. Leaving the safety of the wild, ignoring centuries of fear, she followed the distant scent of humans, walking miles under the burning sun, driven by a single thought stronger than instinct itself: save my child. When the gates finally opened, the lioness lowered her cub onto the ground and stepped back, not attacking, not threatening, but watching with eyes filled with something no one expected to see in a predator: hope. Veterinarians rushed forward, hearts pounding, knowing one wrong move could cost them their lives. Yet the lioness remained still, allowing strangers to touch her cub, trusting them in the most vulnerable moment of her existence. As the medical team worked desperately, machines beeped, hands moved fast, and time seemed to slow, while the lioness paced silently, never taking her eyes off the small chest that barely rose with each breath. Then, suddenly, the cub's heartbeat dropped. The room fell silent, and in that terrifying moment, the lioness let out a low, broken sound, not a roar, but a cry, a sound so raw and filled with pain that even the strongest hearts in the room shattered. Minutes passed like hours, until finally, against all odds, the cub gasped, its chest rising stronger this time, life fighting its way back into the world. Tears streamed down faces that had seen years of suffering, because this was not just a rescue, it was a mother's love breaking the boundaries between wild and human. When the cub was stable, the lioness approached slowly, sniffed her child, and gently pressed her forehead against the tiny body, as if whispering a thank you no words could ever express. At sunrise the next day, the gates opened once more, and the lioness carried her cub back into the wild, leaving behind something far greater than footprints, a reminder that love, in its purest form, speaks no language, knows no species, and will cross any boundary to save what matters most.